Hi all, this is Dr. J, streaming live from Long Island, New York, where the weather is raining and the weather is miserable. But hopefully it'll stop in a couple of minutes or so, or an hour or so. So after the show, I get my walk in, and I think I'll have to walk off the week because it wasn't the best week in the stock market for Dr. J. Or my friend Jake, or my friend Spike. Speaking of which, right on cue is Jake.
Hey,
Hey, Jake.
Dr. J, how are you?
How you? All right. So it looks like this 2 o'clock time takes people by surprise because normally we get a whole bunch of people on the chat, and so far people have not discovered us. So, well, Pete discovered us. Hey, Pete, how you doing? VUZI collapsed along with the rest of the market, I see. It was a very bad week for me. I did not have a good week.
One of the worst of all time.
I don't know about that, but it was up there. I got ahead.
One of the worst without something fundamental happening.
Yeah. Well, VUZI, the one that I looked at the other day, looked like it had a pattern of coming back down to, I think it was a 9-day, and then zooming right back up. And it broke that pattern along with a lot of other stocks today and over the last few days. But Dr. J, says Brandon Rogers. How you doing, Brandon? Dr. J and Jake.
Hey.
You have a limited time frame. I know you want to talk about BCRX. Hey, Tim. So where's your brother from Vermont, Tim? From the Green Mountain States. Brandon loves the show. Yeah, okay, that's great. We love it too. We love doing it.
Yeah, it's fun. Fun times.
As always, our opinions are strictly our own and do not constitute investment advice. Seeking investment advisory for following anything ever our wonderful ideas. On most of the time, they are wonderful. This week, I'm not so sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a terrible week.
Yeah.
Terrible. Next week will be fantastic, though.
Tim gave me an answer for where's his brother from Vermont. He's just cutting boards into smaller ones, I'm sure. All right. Pete added to his BCRX collection at 448.
Oh, nice. Let's get an entry.
Tim said it was a tough week.
Yeah, tough week.
I think that's a consensus of opinion.
Yeah, it could be a tough week or a gift week, based on how you look at it, right?
Yeah, I think we're in the right stocks. The COVID stocks feel right. There's no reason to get out of them. You just got to pick the winners amongst them.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
Yep.
Chris is here. A very frustrating week, echoing the sentiment. AMD Friday and ARWR and WMT have lagged terribly. Yeah. I'm going to look at WMT. We're going to look at Amazon. We're going to look at the rada, athx, the S&P. We're going to look at Co-Diagnostics. We're going to look at 3M. We're going to look at Walmart. We're going to look at Lake and its cousin, APT, Alpha Protect. We're going to look at AEMD, Athlon Medical. We're going to look at BCRX. I think that's it. Let's start with, what do you want to start with?
Whatever you want. BCRX always top of my mind. AEMD is a good one.
Yeah, I have them listed.
CVM in there.
I have them listed at the end, but it doesn't matter. We can do them any order we want.
Yeah, you have CVM in there?
Which one?
CVM, Southside.
Oh, no, I don't even have Southside. I got to put that up.
They made a good move today.
Yeah, on BS, right? On animal studies for leaps and COVID.
Well, I actually don't know if it's BS. I've heard about this before. this PR from someone who knows the professor who's running the study, and this was coming. They just didn't want to say anything about it. Yeah, but I've heard it was good. I mean, it's legitimate news. I mean, timing is dubious, but legitimate news.
But we're at least a year away. They're not even in the laboratory yet, so
yeah,
can't get too excited.
No.
So I'm going to go into share screen immediately because I know you don't have that much time. You're going to cut out, but you're going to cut out on me, right?
Yeah, in 24 minutes. Yeah, middays are busy for me.
All right, that's you got to take care of your own. No question.
Yeah, see, at the end of the day, I can have a glass of wine and relax a bit. In the middle of the day, I'm a little more busy. Yep.
Yeah, I know. Let's see the screens. You know, they're very, very fast before I come on, and then when I come on and go on to StreamYard and do share screen, it slows it all up for whatever reason. But Amazon, I actually sold half my Amazon today, right about where.
That's huge. Half.
Yeah, half. Fully half. I was in one of my moves. It doesn't mean I won't be back in on Monday, but for now, I sold half. We're looking at a 15-minute chart. Let's look at the daily.
Yeah, I'm not holding anything like Amazon right now. It's just too much uncertainty.
Yeah, I see. I didn't like this break. As soon as it broke this bottom, I said, well, what I thought was the bottom is not the bottom. Therefore, I don't know what the bottom is. Therefore, I'm selling half until I find out. You like that reasoning?
Yeah, I mean, I see it's very clear right there.
Yeah. All right, so I sold half.
It's good enough reason
3M,
for me.
no, not 3M. Yeah, look, I mean, I got a huge profit, and I think I can see 2,800, 2,700, maybe even 2,600. So I'll come back. I'm not going away forever on that one. I still have half my position in case I'm wrong. Look how slow it is relative to what it, you know. I mean, you know, you've seen it before. I went on to StreamYard, instantaneous.
Yeah.
Spike is looking around for an alternate fit to StreamYard, but I have a feeling it's due to the sharing of screens. You know, once you do share screen, it slows it down. And this one had a nice comeback off the bottoms today, IWM. The bottom was at 145.56, and it bounced nicely. And it looks like there might be a little Momo going into the last hour or two of today's session. We'll see when we get there. But let's take a look at the daily.
Is that a landline?
Is it a what line?
Is that a landline, or is that your cell phone?
Yeah, that's a landline.
Oh wow, I haven't seen those in a while.
Yeah, they give it to me for free, so I take it. This is a daily, and I actually got rid of some of my IWM as well today. I was on a big selling spree. I even sold some ATHX today.
Oh wow!
Not much, but I sold. Finger on the sell button. All right, so we're up a nickel, and I sold when we were down a nickel. So already I'm losing money. See that?
ATX is up. That's interesting.
Oh, wait a second. I have the wrong date. Not only does it take a long time to load, but it puts in wrong numbers.
Yeah, ATX is down.
July 22nd.
Yeah, it's recovering nicely.
Yeah.
It's down almost 6%. Now it's down 3%. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's recovering.
The entire XBI is getting crushed.
Right now it's at 282. That's about where I sold it.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit higher, but it's about where I sold it.
Yeah, XBI got crushed this week completely.
What I didn't like about it is when I was on with Spike, I told him that pretty soon it's going to determine whether to follow the descending trend line or the ascending trend line. And today it looks like it made its choice to continue down. So if that's the case, it could continue down a ways, all the way out to about 811. And then I still say it breaks to the north. So anything I sold is with the intent of buying back one way or the other. See, it's consolidating.
Yeah.
So even if it continues with this downward sloping trend line, I think it breaks out to the north. So I'm not overly concerned. I just took a little bit off the top. Very little trim. Yeah. In the single percentile.
Breaking out just a little bit. Nope, I lost you.
I did do some buying today, but mainly selling. I'll tell you what I bought. I didn't do anything with CVM or BCRX today.
Really?
I might still do something I might do something after the show with CVM. I might sell some shares and buy some calls and maybe even some puts. Buy them both.
Yeah, CVM might go into an uptrend next week.
I still have. Yeah. Then again, the data might be read out on Monday. So yeah, I don't want to take the chance.
Yeah, that's true. Would they do that? Would they do PR data the business day after Leap's PR? That would be interesting. I don't know. That would be a good sign.
The timing may just be such that they get surprised. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, the S&P is a 15-minute. It looks like it put in a clear bottom along with the IWM. So the last couple of hours of the market today might be a continuation rally, I hope. I hope it continues this way. You never can tell with the market, but I'm looking at the 15-minute. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily is right on. It stopped exactly where it's supposed to stop, right on trend. At least according to the trend line that I drew. Well, actually, it did go a little bit below that trend line, but not by much. No, I think it's exactly on the trend line. Yeah, exactly on the trend line. I don't know what this line is, so I'll get rid of it. We're right on the trend line. And we went through a key resistance level back here. I like the SPX. I think it looks to me like maybe next week will be a bounce back week.
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, that's what my tingly senses tells me.
Yeah, this way. I don't have my tingly senses are numb, but my technical analysis says it might very well be a bounce back week.
Yeah. I don't know which one I like more. But yeah, I don't know. But your tingly senses made me the most money, so I'll go with that just for
Yeah,
very biased reasons.
my gut.
Yeah. Your gut has
Codexis I added today. I like Co-Diagnostics.
Mm,
I've been buying this a lot lately. So I added some more today. When it was down, I don't know where. I don't remember what I paid for it. More or less, I couldn't tell you. But maybe the chart will shake my memory. I probably bought it around where it is. It's right on the 100. It bounced off the 100 like it's supposed to. And this is on the 30-minute time frame. So it's behaving well on the 30-minute time frame, adhering to the 100. Let's take a look at the daily. The daily, it's well above the 9-day and not having a terrible day. I mean, it bounced off its lows and the volume is reasonably low. And the RSI is not yet 70, so it still has Momo. I could see this one breaking out. So that's why I keep adding. Also, it broke this key level here, 2056. That's when I started adding beginning of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, adding every day. So I'm collecting Co-Diagnostics. And testing is very much needed and so on. 3M I added to today. So I didn't just do selling today. I did add some 3M, just about where it's at. It did go a little higher after I added it, but pulled back, I see, to the 159.66, up 37 pennies on the day.
oh wow.
It's got a nice, interesting chart where the 200 is intersecting the 9-day. So the 9-day average, I like when it intersects and crosses. So let's see if we get a little pop when the 9 finally makes a clear break of the 200. Also, notice the 50 is starting to curve up. So I like all of that. The 100 is that way down here, and the 200 is in the wrong place. But let's see if first the 9 can break the 200 and the 50 can break the 200. I think it's got potential, bottom line, of taking out 169.54. So I bought. I think the earnings will be a beat on the lowered expectations. So I added to 3M. So it's not just the technicals, it's fundamentals. Walmart I added today, along with 3M, along with Lake. I see I didn't do great adding. I added it about when it was about 30 cents down. So I didn't do wonderful already, but I didn't add that much. When I did a lot of selling, I said, let me buy a little Walmart. Walmart seems safe. And I drew this line in thinking this would be the bottom. And sure enough, it touched my midpoint of this big green candle here, which was almost nearly an engulfing candle, not quite. But it touched the midpoint of that candle and started to bounce. And now it's come back down a little bit. Hopefully we get a nice close on Walmart. But a break of this line, and we could be looking at a drop. So I'm not really worried about Walmart. I'm in it for the long haul. I like it. I think the earnings will be a big beat along with Amazon. Amazon has earnings Thursday. So I will be back in Amazon probably Monday. This probably explains why it's coming up at the end of the day.
Yeah,
People are starting
you're doing a lot of more
to
swing
look
trading.
ahead towards earnings. Yeah, trying to squeeze out a little bit here or there,
Yeah, this is unlike you.
But it works against me about half the time. So
For most people, it does.
I'm not really that astute at it. When it works with me, I like it. When it works against me, I got to pay more for
Yeah, 50-50 sounds about right.
For the same stock. It seems to be I'm running about 50-50 on this.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Trying to perfect my in and out of my positions a little bit better.
Yeah.
Lakeland is down a little bit today. I added right. I don't remember exactly where, but probably pretty much where it is. How are you doing on time?
8 minutes.
18?
08.
08. So we're going to look at BCRX next.
Yeah, well, I'm way overweight in BCRX.
Yeah, I'm not. I actually have a modest position. You sent me a nice little article on BCRX talking about it being possibly being the penicillin of viruses. Galley, that is.
Yeah.
Lakeland is adhering to the Zoom channel. It stopped just about at the bottom trend line. So I said, okay, it looks like a good time to add. I see it going nothing but up through APT earnings at least, which is August 7th. So I think we get a big pop along with APT on that day. And then its earnings later that month. So I see Lakeland being an earnings play.
Yeah, the last earnings.
APT earnings. Lakeland is tremendous. They're expecting 15 cents. They earned $1 a share. And I think they're going to blow it out again. APT should blow out earnings as well.
Yeah, I'll go in for the earnings.
Today, you wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it from the trading today, though. I added some APT as well. I forgot. I added APT. I added Co-Diagnostics. I added 3M, and I added Walmart. So I did a lot of additions as well as subtractions. I sold all my Chronos. I'm tired of it, even though I took it long term. The only pot stock I have left is Curaleaf. I do like that one a lot, so I'm not getting rid of it. Alpha Protect. This is on the daily, where still adhering pretty well to the trend line. So it went below it, came back above it for an even kind of doji on the day. In other words, the open is looking like the close. It's closing where it opened. And this doesn't reflect that, though. Down, it says down 70, 1:26 p.m. Oh, wait a second. You see, I'm not going to reload, but it says 1:26 p.m. It was down, but now I think this reflects the actual price, which is probably above 22.13. I think. I mean, I don't know, because this is strange, not looking numbers. So I'm going to put in BCRX and let you make a comment. And before you go,
we can plop in AMD too.
I'll pull that. That's all. I already have it up. It's just a question.
Yeah, we'll plop it in because
Yeah.
I'm getting more and more excited about AMD.
Yeah. Well, this had a little bit of a comeback today. It was trading a lot lower, right?
Yeah, I was down like 6% in the morning, and now it's like what, down 2%?
No, down
Almost.
down
It's almost.
less, almost even. Almost even.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, short is running out of time, right? It's just getting riskier and riskier every day because there's just too many catalysts. No matter when.
Did it fill the gap here at 4:30? I don't think so.
I think someone got in for like 4:34.
It basically just missed filling the gap. Why don't we cheat and say it filled the gap? You see the gap here? I would have liked it to go down a little bit more psychologically and just fill that gap. But
Yeah.
we're very, very close. And this is a nice candle. Whenever you see this long, the long shadow, it's always positive. So it's having a good finish into the end of the day. And who knows, maybe the markets will continue to rally right till 4:00. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
All right. So, anything you want to add about BCRX?
Nothing new that we haven't discussed in a previous show. I would say I'm becoming even more bullish just after seeing some new information on the drug specifically, galidesivir. So just a pro tip, you should look up the father of galidesivir, Dr. Vern Schramm. He did a really good interview a couple of weeks ago where he essentially said that the drug worked in vitro, and no one, the company never PR this, by the way, for some reason. Yeah, so pro tip, look him up. Really, really good interview. Solid guy.
Look at this. We also have an A, B, C type correction. Maybe we're done correcting, and maybe it's up and away from here.
Yeah, next week will be telling. I have a feeling something is going to be dropped next week just because ER is the following week on the 6th.
As of 225, we're down 6 pennies, 2.87%, continuing the trend down from 248. It had to break 248. Now we have a solid, no, it did break 248, 249. But we have essentially a double bottom, double top at that level. And this was the key level we had to break was this one, 258, which we did not break. We broke 248, but not 258. So as a result, it's given back some. And I think it should level off, and we'll be in a wait state around $2 until the trial news.
I'm okay with $2. I'm okay with that. Maybe 190. I mean,
I don't think it continues. This is a midpoint of this big green candle. This looks like a great place for it to have stopped today. The low of the day was 194. We put in a nice low, I think. So I'm pretty optimistic that we've probably seen the lows. In fact, what the hell? I might just add some more AEMD. I quit adding lately.
Yeah, I'm slowly adding to this. Matter of fact, I would say this is the best risk reward ratio right now, unless they dilute, right? I mean, that's the only downside I see right now, because the next thing that's going to drive it up is announcing that the first patient has been dosed.
Right.
Yep.
Look at where it stopped. It's also a very nice couple of hits on this trend line back in June at this 195 level. So this is a really nice place that it hit. 194 today. The next day it was 195. So 195, 194. Perfect place to stop, midpoint of this green candle. So it knew where to stop, and it's rallying into the close. Hopefully we add on a few more points instead of take off.
Yeah. This is one of those, the last time it popped, this is one of those plays where you perform beautifully, right? This is a good mixture of your gut, also with you talking to the executive team, also looking at some technical indicators. I remember those times where we saw the stock just randomly just going up 18%, right? Huge. Yeah. So
we had moves like that back here on June 24th to the 25th, and we had an even bigger move, from the 716 till 721.
Yeah.
So we had similar kind of moves.
We did, yeah. I mean, it was like 18% one day. I mean, I sold, and then I bought back this week. So
and we also had a pretty good ABC type correction. You could argue the C is not long enough, but it looks like it was, and looks okay to me. Technically, I mean, and I think fundamentally as well. So see what happens here, right?
Yep.
Time will tell.
Couple weeks.
Yeah. Does any of our buddies have something they want charted?
All right.
Heath,
I'm heading out.
Our friend Heath. I'm going to chart something for our friend Heath.
Yep.
Rada Electronics. Okay. Heath, you're the man. AMD as well. Rada and AMD. Chart them both. It's fitting to go from AEMD to AMD. Just take out an E. Not one of my better performing stocks, AMD. Certainly for today. Nice performer today. Up 10%, I'll take it. Beautiful gap up. I didn't look at the news. I don't know what caused it, but I'm kind of excited about it. I said a while ago, AMD is going to 100, but I thought it would get there slower. It looks like it's going to get there quicker than I thought. Right now, it kind of went parabolic. And Rada, you want charted? So what would I do if I owned AMD, which I do? Absolutely nothing. I'm just keeping it. But if I wanted to add, I don't know if I would wait for a gap fill down to 59, 57. That's a 10-point gap fill. Probably not. I'd probably look to add the midpoint of this candle, say around 66.50, something like that. No, even higher. 67 level. Keeps going up as we talk. Rada. Let's take a look at Rada. And if you're talking Israeli companies, we should look at BCLI, the brain cell, whatever it's called. Rada Electronic. I did look at the chart on this. I did kind of give it an eyeball. It looks like it bottomed here. Nice bottom. It's coming off the highs of the day. I don't know. There was something that bothered me about this one. I don't remember what it was. So I did not buy it when I looked at it. I think I looked at it at Heat's suggestion a while ago. And depending how long ago, it would have been a good move. I don't remember how long ago. Is it a very small market cap? I think it's a small market cap. I don't know. There was something about it that I didn't like, but certainly right now the chart looks fine. The 9, the 50, the 100 is in the wrong place, but it's basically looking good. And the RSI still has a way to go to overbought. And the volume today is okay. I'm not crazy about today's candle. So I really don't know what to tell you on this one from the chart. I just remember there was something that bothered me about it. Love you guys. Love you too, Heath. qlgn. Okay, let's take a look at AMPE. We have brothers with different requests, AMPE and qlgn. All right, we'll do them both. AMPE. AMPE. At least it's a biotech. We like biotechs. Oh, interesting. Hey, if it closes above the high yesterday, that's one hell of a candle. I was going to say it's a engulfing candle, which it is, but it won't be meaningful because it's coming at the high instead of the low. So it's just a beautiful looking chart. The 9, the 50, the 100, the 200. This is a runner. I don't know what the heck they do. Well, they're very low market cap. That's what 95 pennies are probably very low market cap stock. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the fundamentals are on this one. And the chart is certainly okay. So I don't have much to add on this one. The RSI is in overbought territory, big deal. Maybe it is a big deal. You got to watch that. The RSI is in overbought territory. Some people use that as a sell signal. So you got to be a little careful with that. The volume today is, on a very nice day, is not good. That's another thing. All right. StreamYard, back to this. qlgn. 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 This is interesting. It collapsed back here in the end of May, and it's been hovering as low as 371. And now we're up to 555. It made a big move, filled the gap that it left down here. Didn't fill this gap. That's okay. Using the 9-day as support, touched the 9-day and bounced off and rallied. Nice candle today. I think if you take out this high on 722, it might just have room to run. 615, Takes out 615. It looks like it may very well run. Well, what's the other candles? 750. 750. So if it takes out 615, this high here, it may very well run up to the 100 before meeting resistance. It'll have some resistance here at the 50 and at the 200, but it looks like the 100 is meaningful up here or up here. So I think this is very key. 615 will get you 7, probably. Buying it here right now probably is not too bad a bet, because you could always sell if it goes below the 9 for a small loss. So swing trade, this probably is not a bad swing trade. I don't know about the volume on this, what kind of volume there is. But if it gets decent volume, it looks like something you could swing trade. Okay, so did we go to AMD? We went over most requests. Ancovia ontx. ONTX. What the hell? Give it a look. I got nothing better to do with my day today. ONTX. Not in a hurry today. Maybe I'll get a good one from you guys. Had one hell of a peak. One hell of a run to $1.56 and bounced off the lows nicely today. Very nice bounce off the lows. Interesting looking stock. I don't know it, I don't follow it, but certainly interesting. And are we in overbought territory? Well, yes, we're in overbought territory. But so what? We've been in overbought territory since what? Since the 16th. So we've been overbought for a while here. And it doesn't have to, it is leveling out at around that 70 level. But I like the action today. I like the price action today. All right, let's just look one more time at the SPX and see what's going on. At the markets, the S&P is down 0.57%. That's not bad. I think it was lower. And the Dow same, and the NASDAQ hit a little bit more, 0.79. All right, so I think everything is more or less stable in terms of price from where we started the show. And at this point, unless somebody has a last-minute urgent request, then we're going to call it a day. It was a very nice interlude. I'll go back and finish up trading in the last hour of the week. I got to get a few more trades in, probably on CVM. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. See you all Monday for a special Dr. J, Spike, and Jake will be together at 4 p.m. Ciao.